హాయ్ హలో దిస్ ఇస్ చక్రి. ఒక్కసారి కన్నుగొట్టి ఓవర్ నైట్ స్టార్ అయిపోయారు ప్రియా ప్రకాష్ వారియర్. ఆ తర్వాత వరుసగా ఛాన్సెస్ వచ్చాయి. మలయాళం, కన్నడ, తెలుగులో ఇప్పుడు రెండో మూవీ చేస్తూ ఉన్నారు. చెక్ తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు ఇష్క్ అంటూ మన ముందుకు వస్తూ ఉన్నారు. సో ప్రియా ప్రకాష్ వారియర్ మనతో పాటు ఉన్నారు. సో తన జర్నీ అండ్ ఇష్క్ మూవీ గురించి ఏం చెప్తారో తెలుసుకుందాం. హాయ్ ప్రియా, హౌ ఆర్ యూ?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
ఐఎమ్ గుడ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ. సో తెలుగు నేర్చుకున్నారా రెండో సినిమా?
కొంచెం కొంచెం నేర్చుకున్నాను.
ఎలా ఉంది జర్నీ? అంటే జస్ట్ ఒకసారి కన్ను కొట్టంగానే స్టార్ అయిపోయారు, వైరల్ అయింది అది. సో జస్ట్ ఎ వింక్, హౌ డస్ దట్ హ్యాపెన్?
I still don't know how that happens. I'm still figuring out. I'm still on the, surreal kind of a situation. I still don't know how that happened, and maybe people found something relatable in that tiny video, or I don't know. Maybe they felt nostalgic or something like that. Something connected, and people liked
Do you believe
it.
in luck?
Definitely. I would be the biggest example here because I wouldn't say that I've had to struggle a lot to, come to the movies. I had only been to 2-3 auditions before my first movie, and so I feel like luck won't favor you always unless you work hard for it. So right now I'm on the journey. I'm struggling to, maintain that and, keep up with the expectations of everybody.
What was your feeling like? అప్పటి వరకు చాలా చాలా నాట్ దాట్ మచ్ నోన్ పర్సన్, రైట్? సో వన్స్ ఒకసారి ఒక సెలబ్రిటీ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత, వైరల్ అయిన తర్వాత, హౌ డిడ్ యూ టేక్ దట్? వాట్ వాజ్ యువర్ ఫీలింగ్ దెన్?
I consciously try to, keep myself grounded no matter what. Even now, I feel like I've not become anything. A small clip going viral, I know that got me a lot of recognition, definitely. But then that doesn't stay for, forever. So you have to prove yourself as an artist, and people should see you for what you can do and your talent and your skills. So the one thing that I did was I consciously, made that effort to not let anything get to me, so that I don't take it to my head and I'm like, okay, now I'm a star. I still don't feel that way. For me, I'm always just going to be a newcomer, and I'm always learning new things, and I feel like my journey has only started and I have a very long way to go.
You are too young. You're just pursuing your graduation, I think, right?
I completed my graduation.
You completed your graduation. Still young.
Yeah.
So no, it is overwhelming for a teenager or graduate completed person. So how is the response from your friends, from your family and the surroundings?
For me, the most important factor that keeps me grounded always is my family and my friends. So they've seen me before I was, famous for the wing thing, and they've seen me after also. So they are the very two most important things that keep me grounded, and personally I've not changed even a bit pre and post that happened. So for me, they look at me the same way even before and after. So that has helped me a lot to, be who I am always.
మలయాళం నుంచి వచ్చిన నిత్య మీననే ఇష్క్ ఫస్ట్, ఇది లేటెస్ట్. మళ్ళీ మీరు మలయాళం నుంచే, కోఇన్సిడెన్స్. సో హౌ డూ యూ ఫీల్ అండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద స్పెషాలిటీ ఆఫ్ దిస్ మూవీ ఇష్క్?
It's actually a very different kind of a movie. So I feel like the stereotypical love story idea and the idea of a hero,
The name
heroine,
itself Ishq,
not a love story.
but the tagline is not a love story. Yeah.
So it's a very different kind of a movie, and it's an experiment in Telugu cinema. I feel like
romantic thriller, you say?
yeah, it can be called that way, but again you'll see a lot of shades of both the character, and it definitely starts off with a love story. The base is always, the relationship between two people, but from there you will be able to see a lot of shades and emotions and circumstances that two people go through. So it won't be like your conventional hero heroine romance songs and all that. It's not going to be that. So we're trying to break that stereotype in this movie.
మూవీలో బాగా మిమ్మల్ని ఎగ్జైట్ చేసిన ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఏంటి?
This is a very strong female character that people need to see, and there's a specific point of view of that girl that we need to look at. As an audience, we can see what actually we go through. So, and I feel like she is a very strong character, and I have a lot to contribute in the movie, and definitely that adds to it, because if there's no difference that I make as a character in the movie, then there's no point playing
True.
it. So the first thing was the story, and the second thing was the intensity of my character in the movie.
కొంచెం లేట్ అయింది మూవీ రిలీజ్ అవ్వడం, అట్లీస్ట్ 2 months బ్యాక్ రిలీజ్ అవ్వాల్సిన మూవీ డ్యూ టు లాక్డౌన్. వాట్ యూ ప్రిఫర్, థియేటర్ ఆర్ ఓటీటీ?
I always feel like there should be like a healthy mix of both of it. I mean, I personally wouldn't have an issue being a part of web series or OTT platform movies. I definitely feel like there should be a healthy balance between both of it, because at the end of the day it's entertainment for us, be it in theatres or OTT platforms. And OTT platforms, I feel like it's making things very easy for us. So definitely in the coming years I feel like it's going to be a very good balance between theatres and OTT. But me personally, again, I'm somebody who goes to the theatres at least twice a week.
The experience is completely different.
It's
right?
different, definitely different. It's also a matter of convenience for us. So I started like watching things on OTT platforms when the lockdown came, and I feel like it's become prevalent after lockdown and COVID. So, but in the coming years, it's going to be normalized as well. But for me,
But being a star, when
Yeah.
you go to a theater, the people response you can see directly.
Directly.
And that crowd movement, that that hysteric movement, you can watch it and you can feel that stardom.
Yeah.
But in OTT you can't feel that.
see, both of them, they have its own pluses and minuses.
Yes,
but I
sir.
feel like OTT will, I feel like if I'm, we'll take the example of Ishq. I feel like if it comes out on an OTT platform, it'll reach out to a lot of people. Like there are people who are internationally watching regional films as
Yeah.
well. So I feel like if it's good content, it'll reach a lot of people. But again, I am somebody who goes to the theatres, when movies release. At least 2 movies I'll watch in a week. I'm somebody who loves going to the theatres, and I always enjoy the big screen experience. So for me, this is only my second movie, and definitely I'll be, overly excited to watch myself on big screen after a long time. So I feel like there should be like always a healthy mix between both OTT and theatre.
సో ఫస్ట్ తెలుగులోకి ఇంట్రడక్షన్ ఎలా జరిగిందండి? చెక్ మూవీ తోటి మీరు తెలుగులోకి వచ్చారు, డెబ్యూ మూవీ. సో హౌ డిడ్ దట్ హ్యాపెన్?
That happened very naturally after my first movie, after Adar Love released. Chandu sir called me, Chandrasekhar Reality sir called me, and he was like, I'm doing a movie and this is a plot, and I have a character for you. Chandu sir, and he's such a senior director and he's won national awards, and he told me that Nitin's going to be playing the lead character. So I was very intrigued actually. I was like, first
movie of a manchi
itself,
star toti.
Yeah, I'm getting to work with a big director and a very experienced director, and a very big star here. So I thought it was like a perfect thing.
సో తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీ ఎలా ఉంది? హౌ డూ యూ ఫీల్? లైక్ మలయాళంలో జానరస్ వేరే ఉంటాయి, ద మేకింగ్ స్టైల్ ఈస్ డిఫరెంట్. హౌ డిఫరెంట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఫ్రమ్ తెలుగు, అండ్ హౌ డూ యూ ఫీల్ అబౌట్ తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీ?
For me, definitely I can't compare, because I've only done one movie in Malayalam. So there's no comparison actually. I'm doing
The style of making I'm asking about.
Definitely it's different, because Malayalam movies are way more content driven and it's more realistic. But when it comes to Telugu, I feel like people expect a lot of commercial elements in their movies. They'd like to be entertained when they're watching a movie. They like their songs, they like their fight sequences. So
A bit larger than life.
Yeah. So they like their commercial movies and the filmy everything. So that's the only difference I feel like. Malayalam is more content driven, and I feel like these days commercial movies that come out are very less in Malayalam.
తెలుగులోకి వచ్చిన తర్వాత అంటే తెలుగు నేర్చుకోవడం కానీ అంటే మీకు ఆఫర్స్ కూడా చాలా ఎక్కువగా వస్తున్నాయి తెలుగులో, అండ్ యూఆర్ గెటింగ్ గుడ్ రెస్పాన్స్ హియర్. సో ఏంటి ఇక్కడ ఒక లాంగ్ కెరీర్ని బిల్డ్ చేసుకోవడానికి ఎట్లాంటి వాట్ యు ఆర్ డూయింగ్?
After my first movie release, it's almost been 3 years.
Yeah.
And the one
It's
thing...
because maybe because of COVID.
Because of COVID, definitely. But again, I am consciously trying to take things slow, because I don't want to jump in on all the offers that I'm getting. I'm trying to be very picky, and I'm choosing my scripts very, wisely, so that even if I'm taking it slow, I feel like I should be able to, have a prolonged career here. So for that, I need to be very careful while I'm selecting my roles.
సోషల్ మీడియా, మీరు ఫేమ్ అయింది కూడా సోషల్ మీడియా. ఇట్ హ్యాస్ గివెన్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్స్ టు యూ. సో వాట్ ఈస్ సోషల్ మీడియా టు యూ? అండ్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ సమ్ బిటర్ థింగ్స్ ఆల్సో. సో సోషల్ మీడియా అంటే ఏంటి ప్రియా వారియర్?
Whatever you're putting out there, I feel like you should be really careful. And when you have so many followers, I feel like it's a responsibility on your part also. And it's something that you should give only this much importance. You should know how much importance to give it. Uh, I have seen a lot of people, you know, being very worried about their followers, likes, posts. I'm somebody who's not conscious about any of that, because I feel like if you give that kind of importance to it, it'll mess with your head. So
You lose your peace.
definitely. So I feel like it should not let you, you know, it should not affect you anyway mentally, and you should know what sort of importance and what role you should give for your social media presence.
When you encounter some bitter things like, you know, recently happened about your boyfriend and everything, they just posted some bullshit, right?
Yeah.
So how do you take them? And negative comments, vulgar comments, you know, unnecessary comments, how do you take them when you read them? Does they affect you, or is there anything funda kind of thing with you?
Even now, very recently, when I was traveling, I was in Russia with my friends. I saw such videos, and all the taglines are about, you know, Priya Varyer's boyfriend. I'm like, since when do I have a boyfriend? I didn't know about this. I'm like, who is my boyfriend? I'm checking, and on Wikipedia and on different sites, I have different boyfriends. So at this point, it's just become so funny that every time a video comes out like this, we just share it amongst ourselves and we laugh
Wow.
about it. That's it. When I get questions from my friends, my relatives, they're like, Priya, when did this happen? What is going on? I'm like, it didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about. That's when I get to know about it. And when I feel like it's seriously misleading people, then I talk about it. Then I say something about it. Otherwise, all these boyfriend, friend, here, that and all, I ignore. And most of the time, I just laugh about it, because it's inevitable. When you're somebody who's recognized, they will talk about you. They will write about you. Be it the truth or, you know, fact
Being
that
a
they have
celebrity, there are
It
some
is,
perks
yeah.
also, there are some disadvantages.
disadvantages also.
Do you feel like, you know, I lost your privacy?
Privacy. Definitely,
You have
definitely.
blown your identity.
Yeah, definitely. Because even when I'm in a different country, I have people following me around for selfies. Weirdest things happen in Russia. I was like, okay, I'm going to Russia. Nobody's going to recognize me. I'm going to have a chill time.
Yeah.
So here, basically, I can't go out to
True.
the malls.
Yeah.
I don't go out to the restaurants. I can't chill with my friends. So if I have to chill with them, we choose a place which is my home or their house. So I can't go out like that.
Some
because
private place you have to
yeah,
choose.
definitely, because at the end of the day, they are the people who get impatient and irritated the most, because I will have people around me swarming me for pictures, and my friends will be like, what are we here for? So I don't want to like irritate them also. So most of the time when we're meeting up, we're catching up, it's somebody's house or some private place. So I was very sad that I don't get to chill out like that with my friends like any other normal
that.
person
You
would
miss
do.
that.
I miss that. And in Russia, I was standing right in Red Square, and I have 2-3 Malayalis coming up to me and they're like, hey Priya, can we have a picture? I'm like, oh, here also. Then we went to Petersburg, and the craziest thing happened where like 4-5 guys, they came up to me. I was with my friends, we were like standing in a group. They came up to me and they're like, hey Priya. I'm like, oh no. And then they were like, we've been following all your stories. We were searching for you in Moscow
Literally
for
stalking.
the past 2 days, and we knew that you are in Petersburg, so we traveled. So Petersburg
Literally
is
they are stacking you.
yeah, Petersburg is quite a travel from
Yeah,
Moscow.
Yeah, true.
And they came all the way just for a picture. And they were like, we're from North India, so we just like, they looked like really sophisticated people. And they were like, we just came here for a picture. And they clicked the picture with me and the whole group of my friends, and they were like, okay, all the best, and they left.
So Kerala, why do women, all women in Kerala are so beautiful, like Priya Varyar, Nithya Menon, Amla Paul, Nayanthara? What is the speciality? What is the secret?
I don't know, maybe people would want me to say coconut oil, but maybe that's what people would want me to say, but
Is that coconut oil? Because coconut oil?
I use coconut oil personally.
Okay.
For all sorts of my problems, I use coconut oil. But again, I don't know, maybe it is at the end of the day coconut oil.
So Kerala is a God's own country. It has got its own beauty and food, cuisines and all.
Yeah.
How is Hyderabad? When you come to Hyderabad, what do you prefer to eat and where do you want to go?
So for me, wherever I go, I have very limited options when it comes to food because I'm a vegetarian.
Oh,
So whenever I go places, people will be like, so when I came here, everybody would talk about Hyderabadi biryani, and I'm like, yeah, I want to try it.
but it
And
is chicken
then
biryani.
It's chicken biryani. So I'm like, okay.
Give me some veg biryani.
Yeah, so I have Hyderabadi veg biryani. That's all I can do.
Yeah.
So there are people who say
But
veg biryani
you
doesn't
know
exist also.
What is biryani? Chicken biryani.
Mm.
Mutton biryani, you need to try.
Yeah, this is always an argument that I get into.
Veg
They're like,
biryani
it's
is not at all a biryani.
It's not veg biryani. It's pulao. Everybody says that.
Pulao.
But yeah, so I have very limited amount of options. Even when I was in Lucknow, they were like, the kebabs you should try here. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. I want to try it. Then they're
Veg
like,
harabara kebab.
yeah, that's all I could eat. I had hara bara kebab. So wherever I go, I have very limited options for food. So here when I come, mostly I eat Hyderabadi veg biryani.
Your parents' support. You know, you're too young and it is overwhelming response and you are being a celebrity. How's your parents receiving that? How supporting are they?
I used to be like a crazy movie lover kid, and whenever I told them that my ambition was to be an actress, they never took me seriously. They were like, okay, this is just her craze.
Everybody says that.
Yeah. And even in school, when somebody is asking me for a self-introduction, everybody would be like, ambitions, banker, this, that, and I'll be like, I want to become an actor. So people will be like, oh, that can also be an ambition. I'm like, yeah, it's an ambition.
Why not?
So I never thought about an alternate option. So even after school, I was like, okay, I'll join BCom for the sake of studying, but I'm not going to do a 9 to 5 office
Professional-
job.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I'm like, I feel very creative on the inside, and I'm definitely going to do something on the creative side. So even while I was in school, by the time I was in 11th and 12th, I started auditioning. So I used to see casting calls, and I used to like, so the first time I went and told them that there's an audition, I want to go, they were like, are you serious about this?
Then they came to know that you were serious.
I am really serious about it. They were like, we didn't know you were serious about it. I'm like, yeah, I'm serious about it. I'm going to do it. They're like, if you're serious about it, go
At
ahead,
your
do it.
12,
Yeah,
age
when
of
I was,
12.
yeah. No, when I was in 12th grade. When I was in 12th standard, I saw a casting call, and I sent, without like telling my parents, I sent them my pictures and my dub smashes and all that. And they reverted, and they were like, audition is on this date, you need to come. So I was like, oh, now this is serious, I need to tell my parents. So I told them, both of them came for my first audition with me.
Okay.
It was like in a big auditorium, and it was filled with people.
And which class were you then?
12th standard.
12th standard.
And I went on stage, and they gave me some scenarios, I acted it out, and my mom and dad both were there. And then after that, it eventually, like, I started giving more auditions, and they were like, okay, she's serious about it, then let her do it. But my mom was like, please complete your BCom, that's the only thing I want to ask you. You do whatever on the side, you want to act, whatever, but please complete your graduation. And even now she wants me to study more. She's like, the more degrees you have, it's not going to harm you, it's going to be better for you only. So please, like, do your masters maybe, do your MBA maybe. So I'm like, Amma, because of college, because I was studying and working at the same time, my dates would be such a big issue because it will
True.
clash with my exams.
Yeah.
And I've lost big offers because of that. So I'm like, I'm not ready to lose anything anymore now. So maybe 2 years I'll see. And then later on, I can do something long distance or on
MBA or
correspondence, something like that. So as of now, I'm
For the
like,
sake of your parents.
yeah, I'm like, as of now, I'm not studying anymore. I'm not.
And Wikipedia says you are a playback singer.
I am technically because I've sung one Malayalam song
Okay.
and I've sung one Kannada song also.
I have seen in your Instagram account you have sung Hindi songs also.
That I do tiny covers on Instagram and YouTube, that's all. But I've sung for 2 movies as of now, so yeah.
You don't want to try in Telugu?
I recently did a song called Laddi Laddi. So that was an item number. I sang, I performed.
ఓ
Yeah. So
ఒకసారి మీ గొంతు వినాలండి. ఐ వాంట్ టు హియర్ యువర్ వాయిస్. ఐ వాంట్ టు నో మేక్ పీపుల్ హియర్ ఇట్.
अच्छा चलता हूँ दुआओं में याद रखना मेरे जिक्र का जुबां पे स्वाद रखना दिल के संदूकों में मेरे अच्छे काम रखना चिट्ठी तारों में भी मेरा तू सलाम रखना अंधेरा तेरा मैंने ले लिया मेरा उजला सितारा तेरे नाम किया चन्ना मेरे आ चन्ना मेरे आ चन्ना मेरे आ बेलिया.
డిడ్ యూ లెర్న్?
Yeah, I'm Carnatically trained.
ఓ దట్స్ నో ఇది చూస్తే తెలుగు డైరెక్టర్స్ నెక్స్ట్ మూవీస్ మీతో పాడించుకుంటారు. సో కమింగ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ ఏంటి, ఏమున్నాయి హ్యాండ్లో?
As of now, Ishq is releasing on 30th, and I'm eagerly waiting for the response because it's going to be my first full-fledged role in Telugu. Even though I debuted with Check, my screen space was very less. I was only there for 15 to 20 minutes. But Ishq come there throughout the movie. So this will be like the first time you'll be able to see me, you know, throughout for like 2 hours. So I'm eagerly waiting for the response of it. And I'm shooting for another Telugu movie right now with Sandeep Kishan, Paralakshmi, Shad Kumar, and yeah. So yeah, so it's done by East Coast Productions. So that's again a good project that I have in my hand. So yeah, that's all.
కన్నడ, మలయాళం?
Kannada, yes. Vishnupriya hopefully will come out in August. So yeah, that's.
మలయాళం కంటే మీకు అదర్ లాంగ్వేజెస్లో ఎక్కువ ఆఫర్స్ వస్తున్నట్టు.
Yeah, because Malayalam, I'm waiting for a very strong script so that like, you know, I can make a good comeback to Malayalam. Because my first movie was a very simple role. It was a very, you know, bubbly, like girl next door school character. So I want to do something that's, you know, strong and prevalent next when I'm doing.
comeback character.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you want to make a mark.
Yeah, I want to make an impact.
రైట్. సో తమిళ్లో చేస్తున్నారా? తమిళ్?
Not yet. Tamil again, I'm waiting for something strong.
సో ఎట్లాంటి క్యారెక్టర్స్ అంటే ఫర్ ద సేక్ ఆఫ్ రికార్డ్ ఎట్లాంటి క్యారెక్టర్స్ మీకు చేయాలనిపిస్తుంది? వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ యునో ఇలాంటి క్యారెక్టర్ అయితే బాగుంటుంది, ఇలాంటి స్టోరీ అయితే బాగుంటుంది?
As I said, like, if it's a good story, I'll be happy to be a part of that movie, be it a heroine character, be it a character role. I would definitely like to be a part of good movies. So, as I said, if I have something to contribute to that movie, if my character brings a difference to that movie, then I would like to.
Coming to Ishq movie, Teja Sajja and the other crew members, I was working with them.
I was pretty nervous in the beginning because the character, the female character, is already there, played by another artist. So I was like, sir, do you want me to do the same thing? Because I wouldn't be able to do the same thing. But he gave me the freedom and liberty to play that character in my way. He was like, I don't want the same thing. I want it how you would do it. That's all. So he would explain what the emotion is to me, and I would portray it in my own way. And he was very satisfied and content after the movie, and he was like, you've done a great job. So I feel like it was a very stress-free, comfortable environment for me to work.
బాగా ఇష్టమైన హీరో ఎవరు తెలుగులో అండ్ మలయాళంలో కావచ్చు?
Telugu, so it's only very recently that I started following Telugu movies. I feel like in every interview I've said that my favorite hero is a different person. So everywhere it keeps changing for me. But in Malayalam, I feel like the constant favorite that I have is Laletan, Mohanlal, and Fahad Fasil.
దీస్ డేస్ ఓటీటీస్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత తెలుగు వాళ్ళు కూడా చూస్తూ ఉన్నారు మూవీస్ అన్ని కూడా.
I know, yeah. So I feel like even they have fans here also.
Yeah. మోహన్ లాల్ కానివ్వండి, మమ్ముటి కానివ్వండి, ఫహద్ ఫజిల్ కానివ్వండి. ఈవెన్ ఫహద్ ఫజిల్ is working in
Pushpa right now, yeah.
So it is getting global now.
I'm eager to like watch.
Right. Thank you very much, and I wish you all the best for this movie and next coming up movies also.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.